how often you need to change up your strength training program.
One shot, now the future is yours. Go!
What's up, my fitness family? Brent Kasmer here with BKPT. Brent Kasmer, personal training. And I know you're here because you know how often you need to change up your strength training program. And that's what I'm here to tell you. You got it? All right, but before I go into this, you know what you guys need to do. Come on, hit that subscribe button. Give me some love. Hit that notification bell. That way you're notified as all my new content is dropped. And then also, give me some love, man. Show me some likes. All right, and then pop in the comments any questions you have along the way. So, what happened? You have hit a plateau. You're not getting any stronger. Are you wasting your time? Yes, you're wasting your time. So you're going to the gym right now, doing the same weight, same program, with no results, and that is a recipe for disaster. You wanna know why? Because who wants to go to the gym? Who wants to work out every day and not get stronger and not get results, not dropping body fat, not gaining muscle? Yes, it's insane. And sometimes you sit there and you look at it and you're like, wait a second, something's wrong here. Something needs to happen. You're right, something does need to happen. First off, are you journaling? Are you logging what you are doing while you are there? Are you following a specific program to get you where you need to go? Or did you just kind of scroll through Muscle Fitness, Shape Magazine, whatever it is, Men's Health, and just pick a program you think is going to work for you because, for Wesley Snipes, it worked for Exercise Person Is, or what, your neighbor or whoever. But you have specific goals and you need a specific program to get your specific goals met. And once you find that program and once you are reaching for your specific goals, you need to make sure you're logging what you're doing. Weights, reps, if you're making it for all 8 repetitions or 10 repetitions at that weight, or if you're failing before it, if you've been hitting that certain weight range for X number of days, weeks, months, years. So hopefully you're not wasting years upon your life, but it happens. I've seen it. No big deal. It's not a big deal. Guess what? You're here now. It's time to learn when to change up your program. It's time to understand a little bit more about, strength training and, whether you're trying to lose weight or whether you're trying to just get bigger. It's all about your program. It's all about how you eat, what you eat to make those gains. And it's all about journaling everything along the way. You got me? So right there, in that first little bit are massive nuggets that are going to make massive changes if you're not doing them already. So make sure if you are working a program for your needs, then and you're not journaling, start journaling. Start there. Because that way you can at least say oh man, I've been making reps the whole time. I should have been going up. And you might have been able to be getting stronger before even changing it up. But once you've hit that plateau for a week or 2 weeks, so typically 2-week plateaus, and you're eating properly to make the changes that you're trying to make, getting stronger. So if you're doing everything right and you've hit a plateau, there's several different ways to change up your workout regimen. There's a couple techniques that I use that are for a 1-week period, and there's a couple techniques that I use for a 2 to 3 week period, for kind of just shaking it up a little bit, rebooting your central nervous system, obviously shocking the system. So I'll go through the first way first. It's called cumulative repetition. So cumulative repetitions are when you do something for 1 rep, then 2 reps, then 3 reps, then 4 reps, then 5 reps, then 6 reps, so on and so forth to 21 repetitions, right? So typically when I work with somebody and I'm telling them what to use weight-wise, I choose a weight that they could typically do for anywhere between 30 to 50 repetitions at once, right? So you take that weight and you start off, and I'll have them do 2 exercises, and they're normally opposite body parts. So it'd be a bench press and a bent over row. So or it could be a squat and a stiff like a deadlift, or something along those lines. So it's opposing muscle, and you would start off going 1 rep, 1 rep, 2 reps, 2 reps. 3 reps, 3 reps, 4 reps, 4 reps, all the way to 21 repetitions. I want you guys to do the math. How many reps is that? So you're not taking any breaks. Your breaks are from when you set down the weight there to picking up the weight for your next exercise. So you're going to do 2 exercises. That is your workout. Next day, same thing. You can do your splits, whether it's upper body, lower body, and just kind of move through that. This workout would be done for 1 week. 1 week would be enough to shock your body, moving back into the program that is working for you, getting you the result, okay? So workout number 2, this one's done typically for a 3-week span. So you will take a power exercise, which is like a deadlift, squat, bench press, bent over row, power exercise, and you'll pair it with a ballistic exercise. Ballistic exercise would be, vertical jumps, broad jumps, or long jumps, plyo push-ups, speed cable rows or resistance band row. Those are like ballistic, power, super fast motion exercises, and you would pair it with the exercise that is the same, but obviously you'd be doing the power with ballistic. So it'd be a squat, vert jump, deadlift, long jump, bench press, plyo push-up, and you would superset those. So you'd go through your workout that you normally do. You'd pick probably 3 to 4 exercises, and then you would add the ballistic right after it, okay? So that one you would do typically for 2 to 3 weeks, typically 3 weeks. Third program that I do for doing a system reset would be, I call it the 1,000 rep club, right? No, it's not 1,000 reps in one exercise. So typically, same thing, I bust this one up, either push-pull, or I'll bust it with like front of your body, back of your body, or upper body, lower body splits. And I would do 200 reps. So I would do 100 reps of 5 exercises and go through it twice. So in essence, you'd be doing 1,000 reps, all right? And this one you could do also for 1 week. It's a pretty, extensive program. Same thing, you'd be choosing a weight that hits about 30 to 50 repetitions, and you would use that for the entire duration of the 100 repetitions. The fourth way to do it, and I'm sure there's more ways out there, but these are the 4 that I typically use with my face-to-face or online clients, just helping them do a reset, moving back into a program that is working towards their goals. Would be working a program backwards. So starting off with, isolation movements, working into the compound joint movements, which is obviously the complete opposite of what I preach and teach. So, you'd be working isolation movements such as like your chest flies, curls, triceps, lateral raises, leg extensions, leg curls, stuff like that, moving into the compound joint movements, which in essence, you will be weaker moving into your compound joint movements, but how does that make sense, right? You're like, why would I want to be weaker going into it? It's because A, you're trying to shock your system. So you're going to be doing isolation movements, which is drawing energy from your body. So therefore, you're not going to be at your peak performance, moving into what exercises you would want to be your peak performers. So in essence, when you move back to doing it the correct way, 3 weeks later, you're going to be stronger because of the fact that you're doing it the way you're supposed to and not in reverse. I know, it's mind-blowing. Holy smokes. This is why, most people hire coaches. People talk about in your business, in your normal life stuff, you try to come up with solutions for problems. So a lot of times people will have problems with their workout programs, with their nutrition programs, with certain things that are going on. And what are they not doing? They're not coming up with solutions for it because it's not a focus of theirs. Well, I'm going to the gym, I'm doing good, I'm all right, I'm making it for my sessions, I'm doing all I'm supposed to do, but I'm not seeing results, but something's wrong, but it's okay, it'll fix itself. When does anything ever fix itself? Seriously. So that's why you want to do your reach outs. You want to make sure that, hey, I'm not wasting my time, because time is valuable. You don't get time back. You don't get years back on your life. You can't rewind it and, be like, man, if I'd have started this, 3 years ago. But guess what? You can start it right now. All you got to do is find the right coach that's speaking to you. And if it's me, it's me. If it's not, it's not. It's not big deal. No harm, no foul. But at the same time, you want to make sure that you are challenging yourself and taking it serious enough to take yourself to the next level. Because you want to get stronger. You want to get, leaner. You want to get whatever it is you're trying to achieve. So that way, at the end of the day, you're not wasting your time. Because that's what it's all about, right? Not wasting your time. So you want to make sure the program is designed for you and it's not a cookie-cutter program. You want to make sure that you're making the changes when you need to be making the changes. And you want to make sure you're increasing your challenge level, which is the resistance you're putting against your muscles. Oh, I know. Guess what? You're doing body weight exercises. It doesn't matter what you're doing. As long as you know how to make the right increases. How do you increase your body weight exercises when you're leaning out? Guess what? Do more repetitions, reduce the amount of rest you have, pair it with things that are going to tax it more. There's tons of ways to challenge yourself, right? But if you're not thinking about them, guess what? You're in essence wasting your time. Who wants to waste their time? I'm back to square A. So please don't waste your time. Journal your stuff. When you hit a plateau, once you've been journaling your weights and you've seen that you've hit the plateau, when you add one of these elements in it that I just taught you, so that way you can make faster changes, getting back into a program that's designed for your specific needs. And guess what? You are going to be a beast. And I love it. So pop in the comments that all this makes sense. Pop in the comments if you want to work with me. Just say, hey, you know what? I don't want to do this on my own anymore. I want to make sure that I have somebody there in my corner designing this stuff, making sure that everything's happening in the right way. All right? Because I got tons of different hacks, whether it's traveling nutrition guides, whether it's eating out, whether it's eating in, whether it's prepping food. If you haven't checked out a lot of my stuff on my channel, I got hundreds and hundreds of videos in there for you. So don't get lost in my playlist, because at the end of the day, I know that what people are hungry for, and I try to teach what my clients are asking me to you, so that way you get a little taste, a little feel before you even get to work with me. All right? Hopefully this stuff makes sense. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you have, guess what you got to do? Yes, subscribe, baby. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, mash that notification bell, that way you're notified as all my new content is dropped. And show me some love, man. Give me some likes, and that way I know that this is hitting home for you, and obviously it's helping you. So that's what it's all about. All right, Brent Kasmer, BKPT, signing out. All right, see you next video.